Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well, as we're on to Undead Unluck. The chapter was good. We continue the misadventures of Fuuko and Andy in the past, as we see Andy burying the 3 other comrades he had right then, and tells the one woman who gave them up to the gunman who shot them down that she'll, for the rest of her life, she wants to make amends, and Andy tells her that the way to do that is put flowers on their graves every year and to pour them her best alcohol, I'm guessing is sort of it's something like that is the best way I guess I could describe it, just thinking about it. It then cuts across as they continue their journey and get more recruits, more people die, the whole 9 yards. Fuuko herself is more comfortable, even speaking English fairly well by that point. Even with her power, she seemingly has a bit more of a handle on it, which is interesting. And she then goes outside. She has a heart-to-heart with Andy, who says that he thinks death is when you stop thinking, and Fuuko doesn't agree, believing that someone dies when they're forgotten. And they get seemingly closer, and Andy goes in for a kiss, but Fuuko says no, because she is in love with Andy, but her Andy from the future, not that current one. She then realizes that she confessed and, found who she was. Before that, when she tells Andy what she thinks being dead actually is, which is being forgotten, Andy smiles and then tells her that his first memories are back in 1865 is when it was his first memories. And so now she has a set point for his history. Because, again, she hadn't heard him talk about it, nor smile was sort of the crux of what was happening. Again, then the near kiss happens, the confession, then she starts fading, like she's going to be pushed to that previous point in time. She then tells Andy that in 144 years on August 1st, 2020, he will meet her and she'll try to run away, and she explains how they first met. Andy says she better not forget, and so on. So it's set that Andy and Fuuko will meet even whether this history is true or not. That would be really funny if it was true. That it was fated that they would meet or something, I don't know. That her going back into his past actually happened, which would be a very bizarre thing to have in this already bizarre manga. But I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it was, again, a good chapter. Next week, we should continue to see whatever history we're supposed to see when maybe Andy first gets unlocked. He doesn't like the future, something, and then he puts the piece of metal on his forehead to lock away victory or something. We'll end up seeing what happens there. But yeah, it's also the series as a whole feels like it's almost over compared to, say, Mashal, which feels like it won't end for another 600 chapters. This one feels close. Like, this isn't the final arc per se, but we're reaching it, maybe? Unless it pulls a U-turn and really surprises me. I have no idea. But it feels close to its end. Like, this wasn't meant to have a long run, which is always a nice refreshing thing to have. You don't need everything to be a One Piece odyssey to go all the way to 1000 and beyond. Or even Naruto and Bleach, where they go 700 chapters. So having a short one every so often isn't a bad thing. So we'll end up seeing if my prediction there holds true, or I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong. But overall, I'd give this chapter a B. It was a good chapter, and yeah, that was it for that. So if you enjoyed my ramblings, please leave a like, and as always, thank you for watching.